It was a very special time, a time of fewer fears and less anxiety, a time when we could feel free to actually have some fun. And a very special TV show captured it all. The classic Perry Mason may have concentrated on the courtroom, but the stars were able to go out on location too. So we get to see Barbara Hale and Raymond Burr taking the historic Angel's Flight cable ride at night, and Barbara meeting Raymond at Perry's cabin, in real life a real building in Lake Malibu that remains there on the lake today, and the dock where Barbara parked is as lovely as ever. As Raymond told me years later, getting to do so much location work was a real miracle because they had a super tight schedule.
Well, those days, of course, I think we had a little bit more dedication, and people worked. Everybody worked very, very hard and long.
And all that hard work lets us see today what real life was like back then. We get to see Raymond and Bill Hopper tooling around the lovely campus of the University of Redlands, where they're joined by Barbara to solve the case of the brazen bequest. Barbara and Bill donning shades to catch some rays on Malibu Beach. Barbara and Raymond high above Apple Valley, visiting the famed Hilltop House, a mid-century showcase later destroyed by fire and vandalism. And visiting the San Diego Zoo back in 1961 with guest star Carol Eve Rosen, who was kind enough to chat with me about how much she enjoyed working with Raymond, Barbara, and Bill Hopper, seen here hitting their marks in front of the elephant enclosure. The location trip was a twofer, with the cast also enjoying lunch at San Diego's gorgeous Kona Kai Club. Bill Hopper joined Raymond and Barb at the Kona Kai, and a friend of mine who recently asked for the same table found it was as lovely as ever. I'd like to invite you to join me as my new Amazon book, Perry Mason on Location, takes us on a fascinating journey into the past. I'm Brian Mc Fadden.